De Praedestinatione Sanctorum, Episode 9. Non ergo recadetur abea sententia, quam Pelagius ipse in episcopali judicio Palestino, sicut eadem gesta testantur, damnara compulsus est. Gratiam Dei secundum merita nostra dari. Si non pertinet ad Dei gratiam quod credere coipimus, sed illit potius quod propter hoc nobis aditur, ut plenius perfectiusque credamus, ac per hoc initium fidei nostrae priores damus Deo, ut retribuatur nobis et supplementum eis, et si quid aliud fideliter poscumus. Previously, Augustine was saying that some take the divina testimony of the Scriptures to teach that the beginning of grace is with us, but the incrementum, the increase, is from God. Therefore, he says, non recadetur, there is no retreat, ab ea sententia, from that position, if it's true what they say about the Divina Testimonia. There is no retreat from that position which Pelagius himself, Pelagius ipse, in Episcopali Judicio Palestino, in the bishop's judgment in Palestine, that is, the council that met in Palestine and condemned Pelagius's teaching, just as eadem gesta, the same gesta, this means the acts of the council, the doings, the proceedings, just as the same actions give testimony, Pelagius himself, damnara compulsus est, was compelled, compulsus est, to condemn. So he was compelled to condemn that opinion, quam, which is the sententia. And the opinion which he was compelled to condemn is this one, that the grace of God, gratiam Dei, is given secundum merita nostra, according to our deserts, our merits. So notice how this is put in the accusative with an infinitive, because it is like an indirect statement when you are reporting on the acts of the council. So he was compelled to condemn that opinion as follows. So there is no retreat from that opinion if it does not belong, si non pertinet, ad Dei gratiam, to the grace of God, if it is not the purview of the grace of God that we start to believe, quod credere coipimus, but rather, it is that thing which, on account of this, it is added to us that we believe more completely and more perfectly, more fully and more completely, plenius perfectiusque. And for this reason, or by means of this, meaning that grace, which we first exercise, that God might exercise something next, initium fidei nostrae priores damus Deo, we are prior in giving to God, priores damus Deo, the beginning or the starting point of our own faith. So faith begins with us on the Pelagian idea, in order that there might be added back to us also, retribuatur nobis, also supplementum eius, God's help, his supplement, his additional help. And if there is any other thing we faithfully ask for, fideliter poscumus, or we ask for, I should say, faithfully. So the subject of pertinet is this clause, quod credere coipimus. The fact that we begin to believe does not relate to the grace of God, but rather illud relates to the grace of God, that thing which is added, quod aditur, to us on account of that beginning. All of this is contrary to God's grace and makes us priores, the initiators of our faith.